Hey, everybody. Thanks for logging into the Loadout with Sean and myself. Hope everybody's safe and getting a little bit of work as work starts to pick up. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you? What's going on?
Doing super. We have a guest today that's been the one guest who's actually been busy, and I owe a lot to because he's brought Center Staging a lot of work and a lot of good stuff for the future we have coming up. So. And this goes back to you. This is your pal for a long time.
Yeah, Fekas. How are you, John Fekas?
Hi, guys. How are you?
We're good. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How's things? Life busy?
Yeah, it's been we've been very lucky. We've been able to keep some people busy, keep some here, kind of keep plodding down the road, if you know what I mean.
Yep, definitely do.
Where are you at today? What are you doing? What are you up to?
I'm over at Staging Studio 3 today, home of Mr. Johnny Lord and Clark. We put a little control room in over here, and we're supporting Turner. We're doing a little 8K test also.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So
nice little room we built in over here.
So Fekas, you're kind of you're an oddity in this business, as in the fact that you actually worked through all this.
I was going to say, where's this going, Sean?
The whole American Idol magic that I think kind of kicked the door open for a lot of people to continue to do stuff from home. What was that was a monumental little deal you did there. So how much work was that? And, are you still exhausted from it, or have you moved on? What do you got going?
Well, really, we're in it from the beginning. You and Apache and Johnny actually were in it from the beginning. Basically, Idol was dead, and Y called. We were all on a call, and she's like, it's dead unless somebody's got a better idea. So we kind of a bunch of people were like started kicking things around with iPhones and yada yada, and a lot of pretty creative people came together, and we decided to give it a try. And we did, and it turned out to be, a pretty decent model. And I think it was one of those things that other shows said, well, maybe we don't have to shut down. Maybe we'll just keep doing a little television. So, yeah, and then it kind of grew into more of a legitimate thing. So we've been very lucky, Sean, boy.
Yep. And then what other shows you've been doing that you can speak about?
Well, we did SpaceX was a big deal with John Pritchett and Gail DePoli brought us into, and that's really, the whole Center Staging thing manifested from the Idol finale, and then we were built in, and we put in a really, really good infrastructure, and we had the support of, obviously, Center Staging and Apache and Dropship and Versapalm. So we were all built in. So SpaceX launch became kind of a no-brainer. And then we've done another distance show called Impractical Show out here as well. So, yeah, just plodding along.
Very cool. And everybody's safe and healthy in your world, or?
Yeah, I mean, once again, Center Stage has done a killer job on their COVID practices over here, and it's a pivot, just no different than Apache.
Right.
You guys pivoted into the PPE and the kits and sterilization and things like that. I mean, it's a new world, and it ain't going away soon, boys. I mean, we're all gonna be back to work pretty quick. But I mean, as far as these practices and standards and all that, I think it's gonna be around for a hot minute. I really do.
Yeah, I don't think masks are going away.
No, it doesn't look like it. And how's the dog pool? I don't know if a lot of people don't know this.
I want to go to the dog pool.
Fekas' wife.
Yes, who's great, Amy. We love Amy.
Amy is great. Fekas has been working, but
yes.
Amy, they have like a dog jumping pool, like a legit dog jumping pool. Fekas, would you like to speak about that for a second?
Oh, I would not like to speak about that in any way, shape, or form.
I want to come up there so bad.
You know this is a trigger point with me.
Yeah.
And you constantly continue to antagonize me. You're trying to get me to lose it on national podcast television here, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to play your game. I'm bigger than you.
Now you know.
Okay?
Now you know what it feels like to be Kit. Woodside just find something and he'll dig a hole in you.
Well, you know what Fekas is? Him and Amy had it was kind of a competition. I think it was 1,000 likes, and she could build the pool, and if she didn't get 1,000, the dog pool was out, right? So there's
something along
something
along those lines.
Well, there was another guy that we work with once in a while, John Zaccaro.
Oh, another loadout legend.
So we started sharing it to everybody to get all the likes, so that Amy would get enough likes to get the pool. And he's just going, "Oh, so you're costing me money. Stop doing that. Stop doing it."
You have no idea the hemorrhage this has become, Sean. And on top of that, there's people at my house now. People come and they bring their dogs, and I'm not a very social guy, Sean. And all these people are there. It's not good at all.
So now we're trying to. I mean, have you guys put up the lighting system so you can do nights because it gets hot during the summer, Fekas?
Hey, our friend Harrison from Volt could help us out. John, maybe we should reach out. That's a great idea.
You know Amy's going to see this, and you know she's going to say,
what a great idea
about life.
Well, and I don't. Well, I mean, Amy is going to watch this. Amy, Fekas was actually talking about doing a live podcast from the pool for jumping event, so we could stream it live.
It's a big sport.
Who was?
Well, Amy and I are talking on the side. We'll get that live from your house.
Oh, does that mean you're going to come? You're going to be at my house too? This is not good.
Or you want Johnny and I just to do a Zoom call in? You don't really want us?
Yeah.
I want to come out of course up there.
I know a little bit about remote production. You guys just stay where you're at.
Okay.
Stay away from my house. Stay away from my wife. Stay away from my
Smart.
house. Just stay there.
Smart move.
Oh, crazy.
How are you guys today? What's going on today? What's happening?
We just had a conversation with Rob Payne. That was nice.
Yeah. I just got back from vacation.
Wow. He was a little slow this morning.
I was.
Came in late. Sean was. Came in a little late.
I was right on time. He was not late. Look, producers backing me up. I was on time.
Wow.
Okay. There you go.
Zach, the producer.
The first
Cleveland.
I got some questions for you.
I
Sean.
can't wait.
Yes.
Oh, this kid. Get him, Johnny.
One day.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm not going to grill you. So have you guys had Zakaro on here yet? Just out of curiosity.
No.
He gave us the big middle finger. He doesn't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Thank you for doing it.
Yeah, we appreciate you doing it.
Yeah, I wasn't asked ever. So
wow.
You must be getting down the list.
Yeah, I mean you're right.
That's not true. He was so busy in our only income, we didn't want to get him sidetracked.
You got to stay focused.
Keep working. Oh man.
You don't have time.
So do you get any time off at all coming up, Fekas, or are you guys going right into something else that you can talk about? Or
no, I mean I'm building a really nice size system right now. We're all together building in Red Studios for a show that's going to be there quite a while. So, but no, it really has. It's ramping down a little bit more shop time, which I enjoy. So, yeah, but it's been, like I said, we've been blessed, man. I think all of us have to keep a little bit busy. I miss everybody so much, hanging out. I wish we could have had more people along, to be honest with you, so we could all, still have some fun.
right.
But now it's shop time now, which is good.
We'll have to get together.
Yeah. Well,
I would love that.
I don't want to cut this short, but I feel like I can get out of here without any incident. Because between you and Johnny, I'm just, I'm kind of nervous right now.
There's
to be honest
razor
with you.
edges everywhere.
I'm scared right now.
Baby.
He's scared.
Oh, did you need a hug?
No hugs. No.
After a few days alone with the family out in Ventura, Johnny, he's probably covered with bullet holes right now. He's hiding under his sweatshirt.
Oh, no. I'm all good. It was.
Well, sometimes I'll call him and he'll be at home. I mean, a lot lately. He'll be at home. And what are you doing? He goes, I'm at home. I'm like, well, what are you doing? He goes, I don't know if I belong here or not. I just don't know if I belong here.
He's kind of like He's kind of like the maitre d' of the house. Like I was there the other day, and Tracy's like, Sean, we're out of alcohol. Go get some. He's like, what do I look like? It's something up there in Santa Clarita at the Woodside's house.
We have a good time though.
It's a great time. It's like
Well, but
Hugh
it's like a
Hefner's
resort.
mansion mixed with Penthouse magazine, mixed with Mad Max.
Oh, Mad Max.
No. It's like a resort. They have like Cabana Boy. It's crazy. what
Yes,
they have.
true.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I mean, I was up there one time and Little Bet was running around, with a tray of martinis.
He's using a steady cam.
In a
Instead of
Speedo.
yes.
In a Speedo.
Yes, that-
Can you imagine?
All the men who go to that pool have to be in Speedos. That's one of the rules at the Woodside House.
Wow.
That's one of Sean's rules. But, I'll bet my life they have an Apache logo on them.
Yes, they do. He almost got out of it, didn't he?
Well,
That was
You
kind of
almost
yeah,
got
I
it.
almost got it. See, I knew it was coming. You two, yeah.
Well, Johnny, we want to say thanks for everything. Thank you for coming on the show, but we're excited about everything we've done with you and everything we're looking to do in the future, and can't thank you enough for putting all of it together. I just want to let everybody know I appreciate you.
Well, listen, together, it's been, one of the weirdest things about this is you and I really didn't know each other very well. And we're having meetings with smaller boutique companies like, Apache, we've always had a great relationship, but like Bolt Lighting and even some of the bigger companies now, everybody's kind of looking to monetize all their own assets and get people back to work. And it's kind of a really cool collective going on right now, and everybody's kind of got the same goal. Obviously, there's a couple of giant rental houses that will continue to poison the well, but it is kind of a resurgence of the boutiques right now, where everybody's like-minded and going forward, and just trying to get everybody back to work, man. We need to do that as soon as possible. Really.
Yeah, everybody watching agrees.
Yeah, definitely need to get back to work.
It's going to change.
Especially you, Woodside. Your wife's going to kill you.
That's no doubt. He's got a 16-year-old's insurance to pay for now. It is worse. He's got to get back.
That's right. You bought her a Jeep.
What's the
That's what
over-under
you gotta
on
do.
when that thing gets crashed?
Oh, come on.
I bet she backs into the black
Johnny.
Mercedes in the
Johnny,
driveway. No, I don't mean a back
I'll bet
crash.
she does,
I mean,
too.
she's going to back into his car.
Why?
Think it over. Think about that liability, Johnny. First she hits a Mercedes and then hits a Cadillac on her way out in her Jeep, right?
And then she doesn't tell him it's happened either.
Right. And then out the door comes Little Bit and he's with some martinis.
This is just...
Sorry.
Everybody, Woodside deserves it. If somebody here thinks that poor Sean, you don't know him very well. Guy's a razor
no
blade.
kidding. I will give you guys one thing. This is a great, cool thing you're doing, and it's had so much class until this.
Until today.
I'm
We were
glad,
like,
I'm glad I
Could help
can
us.
help you auger it in.
we were like SpaceX. We were
Yes.
taking off,
Yes.
and now...
We'll get to focus on work now.
All right, Fekas. Well,
Oh, well.
I got to go now.
You know what would be nice? I wish we could have did.
I can only imagine at this point.
Imagine if on this screen Wileen popped up right now.
Oh, that would have
Holy
been
Christ!
incredible. Yeah.
We might have to have a round
Yeah,
two
that
of this one.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
When she was coming over to do the idol thing, right? My phone rings and she goes, "Hey, so everything's in place. You got everything ready. You know what's going on. I have one thing I need done." I go, "Sure. What's that? Why? Anything I can do?" "I want a cattle prod attached to Fekas' chair that I could remotely get him a jab whenever I need it." I was like, "Let me do what I can." She's the best. She loves you.
That's been going long. You guys should get her on here. That'd be funny. You should get her and Charlie on at the same time. Let's take a little walk down memory lane.
Oh,
That's a good idea.
that would be a good idea. Once in a while,
Right?
Fekas, you have a good idea.
Every once in a while.
All right,
Johnny, I'll see you over there and have a beer together to celebrate this long week being over with.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me along, guys.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Talk
And
to you
everybody
later.
else out there, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see everybody back to work.
Right on, John.
All right, Fekas. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, fuck off.
So yesterday, right, we're all having this little meeting, and we're talking about, like, everybody involved, and we're like, God, we have so many great names, like, all people who are respected and and know a lot of people in the business, and we're going to be able to help push this idea, and it's going to be great. And then Fekas goes, you better put my name in invisible ink. He goes, and then the only way you could tell that I was on there if you run a black light over it. He goes, so it's still a disclaimer. They knew I was there. It was just an invisible link.
Oh, that's good.
He's a good guy.
He is. He makes me laugh.
Yes.
Well, and he makes me cry. But anyway, no. Well, I think today was a pretty good day considering.
We had a good day. So are you back to Ventura to the beach house?
No, I'm done. They shut the beaches down. We're home. This is it. So
all right.
Hopefully next week gets a little better, and got some shows coming up. So how about you? What do you got going?
I'm going to go to the Woodside's house. If anybody wants to come over, text me. I'll shoot you the address.
Yeah, fly on over.
The little guy with the martinis and the panties will be waiting out front. Carry you.
Perfect. Johnny, are you available to park cars again this week?
Yes, I am.
Okay, perfect. All right.
Hey, that microphone stand at BET definitely did not pay the bills. So yes.
Yeah, all right, perfect.
I can't wait to park cars.
Wow.
Thanks, everybody.